Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Angles Way, where I'm on day 2 of this lovely trail which has just left the tiny village of Fritton, which sits just the other side of these trees over there, and it's going to end at Oulton Broad, and it's about 15 or 16 kilometres, and my main stop in the middle is going to be the small village of Somerleyton, where I'll actually get down to the river again, which is really nice as most of this section actually hugs the edge of the Waveney Valley. So I've just arrived here at the Church of St Mary in Ashby, and this is a lovely Grade 1 listed building that dates to the medieval period. Now the nave over here is 13th century, and at the back is a chancel which is late 13th century, but let's take a little look at this tower because it's unusual in the sense that it's got a lower third that's round, but the top is octagonal. Now this is a 16th century rebuild, but let's take a look at the base down here. If you look at this line of stonework down here, it's believed that this is Saxon. Now Somerleyton really is a beautiful little village, and there is a village pub if you want to grab some refreshments, as there's no other places to stop until I get over to Oulton Broad. Now this next section is going to take me through the marshes, and hopefully I'm going to spot some of the local wildlife. So this gorgeous Grade 1 listed building is the Church of St Michael in Oulton. And as you can tell, it's a very rare cruciform style building with the tower in the centre. It's actually just off centre, and it would have had a south aisle here and one on the other side as well, the north aisle. So the tower actually sits at the point of the cross. So the church actually dates all the way back to the 12th century, and there are a few elements that still remain from that time, including the base of this gorgeous central tower, which you can see has been rebuilt at a later time, probably 16th or 17th century, with all the brickwork. And also the nave here, this is 12th century as well, and again this was rebuilt in the 14th century with all the brickwork on the higher sections. Now inside, sadly the church is locked, but inside there are a few beautiful Norman arches as well, with some gorgeous chevron and zigzag patterns, but say sadly the church is closed today.